The rivalry between Marvel and DC is known for everyone nowadays because of the massive international success of their movies based on comic books of their production. However, Marvel and DC have been competing since 1940s where they had a level playing field. I would like to tell a brief history of these companies in order to understand their rivalry better. In 1934, entrepreneur Malcolm Willie Nicholson founded National Allied Publications, and the comic book journal Detective Comics is launched. In 1938-1939, DC introduces two of its most famous characters, Superman and Batman. In 1939, Pulp magazine publisher Martin Goodman created the company later known as Marvel Comics under the name Timely Publications. In 1941, one of the first patriotically themed superheroes, Captain America, is created. In 1950s, DC sues everyone who they think plagiarized their work. Marvel Comics creates new stories not only about superheroes and becomes quite popular. In 1960s, publishers are beginning to actively look at each other. A semblance of industrial espionage flourishes between them. In 1970s, the feud between the publishers is escalating. However, they also publish a crossover with both Marvel and DC characters. In 1980s-1990s, both publishers write darker stories in order to appeal to new audience. In 1996, Marvel declares bankruptcy. Due to 70% drop in sales, it becomes a one-horse race for DC. In 2000s, X-Men, Spider-Man, the Nolan's Batman trilogy, Iron Man bring unprecedented success to both companies and international love to comic book characters. In 2010, Iron Man launched a Marvel Cinematic Universe with now 23 movies, plus TV shows and other projects in production. DC in response launches its own cinematic universe, which now has 10 movies. Marvel is ahead of the game. In 2020, out of the top 5 comic books by most sales, only one belongs to DC. In addition, Marvel movies are way more successful in the box office. Overall competition between Marvel and DC can be described as direct competition. Because they operate in the same industry, they offer similar products, satisfy the same need, use the same channels of distribution, and target the same audience. The competition is healthy because it pushes each team to come up with better products every time, something that all fans will agree has been achieved. It is also beneficial for the industry as a whole because more people are talking about this unique and exciting genre.